Friends, we have been in it, haven't we? I want to talk to you today because we've just come out of a very intense time. We're still in it, but it was particularly heightened over the last couple of days. We had a solar eclipse and a new moon in Scorpio. We're in the time of Scorpio. You know, the last 2 days we've had the moon in Scorpio, so the sun and moon in Scorpio. And our journeys, our transformational journeys have been heightened. That is, what is it that we really have to confront? What fears do we have to face? What negativity do we have to bring to the light? What do we have to surrender? Where do we have to let go? All of this has been very clear over the last couple of days. It should have presented itself. And now we are walking this transformational journey, but hopefully this morning it's lightened up a little bit as the moon has moved into Sagittarius, giving us new vision and insight. But here's the thing, you know, we are on this journey for another, at least this particular journey for, let's just say, the next 3 to 4 weeks. And what I want to say to you is this is a critical time for self-compassion. And in fact, I'm going to be doing a webinar on the Astrology of Self-Compassion and Love-Fueled Action on December 1st. And you can get that information below this video. But it's critical that we are gentle with ourselves and critical that we are not crinkled in and beating ourselves up during this time, because it could be a radical transformation in our lives. Now, the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st of November, and I'll tell you more about that on that day. But this should also give us new vision, new hope, new insight, new optimism. And interestingly, on that same day, Venus moves into Scorpio. So we still stay in the thick of our process where we're facing what obstructs the light within us. And actually Venus in Scorpio helps us do that with some intelligent love. But we're still staying in the thick of it with a new spirit of vision and optimism. The only other thing that I really want to tell you about is that Mercury, yes, is retrograde right now, and it's retrograde until November 26th. And Mercury retrograde most often is spoken about like don't sign contracts and don't, you know, mail letters and things like that, or your equipment will explode. But I want to say to you, it's a time of turning inward. Retrograde is to review, is to look back on, is to take into our bodies and beings and say, let's use this time to reflect. So this is a reflective time. This is an emotional time. This is a time when the darkest emotions can be lifted to the light. This is a time of envisioning the new. This is the time of holding fast and insisting that the changes occur that want to occur in our lives, but with great self-compassion, so that the actions that we could take can be love-filled. So join me for the webinar December 1st. I want to talk way more about this. You'll all get your charts on that day. You'll get to know all the placements in your charts, and you'll get to know how for you to specifically dive into this transformational time with tremendous self-care. So have a beautiful day. I hope you're all feeling a little lighter. And here's to our transformational journeys. Big love.